Peace world. Just wanted to show you this little accessory I just bought for the HP Z600. This is a Icy Dock Flex-fit, model number MB344SPO. And what this thing could do, as you see, you're looking at it, it could hold 4 2.5-inch drive bays. Or, to sum it up in lane terms, as you can see right there, it could hold 4 2.5-inch HHDs or SSDs. It also holds a ultra slim or slim ODD, which is a CD DVD media burner, so which is a laptop style as far as the size too. Not your typical 3.5-inch regular 5 1/4 rather, excuse me, optical bay or optical drive, which is still 3.5-inch as far as the drive size, but the bay itself is 5 1/4 going lengthwise though. So this is 3.5, but the bay itself, the actual inside of it, is 5 1/4. So basically, it can hold a slim DVD CD media burner. And as you see, a couple other features, easy access, which it is. Any vibration, because the thing is straight metal mixed with a portion of plastic parts or whatever. So the vibration should be easy on that. And up to 9.5 millimeter, 2.5-inch drops. And then, just to turn it around, it's pretty much the same thing. This is stuff it comes with, the model or the actual accessory. The color is black. As you see, dry fit for 2.5-inch HHDs or SSDs. One ultra slim ODD or slim ODD. I think it's best to go with the ultra slim because it seems like that's the size it may fit more, which is 9.5 millimeter versus the 12.7. 12.7, that's kind of thick, it seems like, for this particular model, but obviously they did R&D, on it. So and they did product testing on it, so obviously it most likely does fit, but that seems kind of a little bit too thick and big for me, in personal opinion. Not to say it ain't gonna fit again. And material full metal chases and ABS drive trays. See package contents, device, which I got that, the user manual, screws. It came with a lot of screws, man. And it also came with a 6-pin slimline SATA to 15-pin SATA power cable for the ODD DVD burner. And as you see, the weight and the dimensions and all that other stuff. And again, Icy Dock, yada da, all that. You know what I mean? It's pretty much nothing else up in here. It's all the same. So let's toss that to the side. And here we go. Right here. It's very nice looking too, man. Very well built. Nice metal design. Everything seemed, it definitely fitted in there perfectly. The SSD or the 2.5-inch hard drives. I originally did want to go with SSDs, and then let's show you right there. You just pull a little, push the little tab pin back, slides right out. Hold on, let me pull that out right there. Let's see, pulls right out. Bang. And I just got these two, and I just ordered them from eBay. Even though they were brand new, the person that sent it to me, man, they sent it to me in a regular, plain, thin-as manila envelope. It wasn't even a real bubble manila envelope, and they didn't even tape them down. There was no other cardboard in there. Supposed to send this stuff in boxes, man. So I'm definitely going to be giving him a bad review. Probably give him 0 stars just cause, man. And I ain't gonna lie, when I saw the package on the floor in the front of my house or whatever, I instantly got upset because I already knew what it was I ordered and what it is they put it in. So that for a minute, if you ever send anything electronic devices, always send it in a box, man. I don't care if it's something very small or minute as this. It could get crushed and damaged, man. But on with the show, I pretty much wound up getting, or going back to rather, the Western Digital Blacks. And the reason why I decided to go back to the mechanical drives is because the amount of storage I needed for SSDs, I felt like it was too expensive. Also, SSDs still are kind of weird, even though the technology is great. It's super fast, yada da, yada da. But unfortunately, for the price point per gigabyte was way too expensive. I paid $10 each for each 4 drives, so that's $40. So one 500 gigabyte would have cost me $50 minimum, and that's a SSD drive without DRAM in it. If the SSD drive does not have DRAM in it, it's not an official SSD, man. You know, it's just the ones that don't have the DRAM in it, they're no better than the regular mechanical hard drives, from my opinion. Yeah, it's still faster because it's flash and memory, but it's not better than a mechanical drive that's been around for well over 30 years. So the technology in these things are still great. Also, the Western Digital Blacks, they have a 32 megabyte cache drive. So even though, like I said, if you were to get the SSDs with DRAM, just to get a 500 gigabyte one, that's going to run you well over $60, $70, man, for one. And that was, you know, way too expensive for me. I'm a musician. I'm broke. So this is what we have to deal with right here. As you know, if you're not selling music and you're not DJing, you're not out there in the world, you work a regular job, but you still do music, you know, you got to sacrifice, man. So eventually I figured also too, SSD prices are dirt cheap right now. Like I say, even for the DRAM ones. I figure if I get these right now brand new, I'll probably have them for about a good 3 to 5 years use out of them. And you figure 3 to 5 years from now, SSDs will be the main standard. You know, the price per gigabyte will be much cheaper, especially probably most likely for the DRAM ones. Also, too, if you are a worker or owner or manufacturer of hard drives, I think you guys need to just stop making anything less than a terabyte, regardless of it's mechanical or SSD drive. You know what I mean? Just to show you what a SSD drive. I got some little HP joints up here that I actually did buy a while ago. And even these right here, SSDs, they're very fast. These HPs, ones without DRAM in it, they're still exceptionally faster than a mechanical drive. And like I said, the only argument is, I paid $10 for one of these brand new 500 gig. It cost me a little over $20 for 120 gig for one of these. And I caught this at a sale price and wound up using some coupons at Staples and got it for like a little under like 20 bucks or something like that. And this, was a sale, and I had some coupons and some cash, as far as credit or whatever the case be. So I got it for dirt cheap. But the original sale, manufacturing retail price for this 120 gigabyte SSD, it's about $35 to $40, man. So it just wasn't physically worth it to go the SSD route, even though it is worth it, because it would just make everything run so much faster. But that's okay, because the only thing I'm going to house on here is pretty much, like I said, I got 4 drive slots on this thing, as you see right there. And pretty much what I'm going to be housing on this thing, or on these drives rather, is one drive is going to be for reads and refills. The other drive, or another drive, is going to be for samples, another one for contact, and the last one for VSTs or maybe save files. But I got an HPZ right here. I already got 2 drives in there already, so most likely I'll probably just use one of those as my main backup, because I just rebuilt the Z, Windows 10 on there and everything. Just wound up getting nice little widescreen monitor right there, HP. Wound up getting it off eBay for dirt cheap too. It's pretty much brand new. Cat I got it from Harley, used it, he wound up upgrading. Like I always, when I come to these videos and I talk to you guys, you gotta upgrade. It's great to have the old same gear that you've been using 5, 10, 20, 30 years. That's what we know, that's what we love. But eventually, you're gonna have to upgrade eventually. It's new stuff that's coming out, and you want to take advantage of the new stuff like the SSD drives, but a little bit too rich for my pockets right now at the moment. But again, if you have a desktop computer, look into these Icy Docks, man. Definitely